So if most of the powers we think the president has aren't his alone, who does he share those powers with? He shall have the power, by and with the advice and consent of the Senate, to make treaties provided two-thirds of the senators present concur. We think that the president makes the treaties, but he does not, at least not alone. Notice it doesn't say the president negotiates treaties and then the Senate ratifies them. No, it says the president is to make treaties with the advice and consent of the Senate. In other words, the Senate is to be involved in the negotiation process. And he shall nominate, and by and with the advice and consent of the Senate, shall appoint ambassadors, other public ministers and councils, judges of the Supreme Court, and all other officers of the United States whose appointments are not herein otherwise provided for, and which shall be established by law. While the president does nominate ambassadors, judges, and other officers of the United States, he is to do so with the advice and consent of the Senate. Now, why does the president need the advice and consent of the Senate and not the entire Congress? Remember, the two houses of Congress have different roles. The House of Representatives has always been elected by the people to represent the people. Members of the Senate, on the other hand, were originally appointed by the state legislature to represent the states. After the 17th Amendment, the senators are chosen by popular election of the people, but that does not change their role as representatives of the states. That means when it comes to treaties and appointments, the president needs the advice and consent of the representatives of the states.